years after Utah first started regularly inspecting teen treatment facilities, the bill's sponsor says too many kids have died and they need to do more.
Senator Mike McKell now wants to add additional independent oversight here of that industry. KSL investigator Courtney Johns joins us right now to explain what other steps in this bill would actually be required.
Yes, well, we have been asking the state for months to confirm how many kids have died in these facilities since 2021. Now, State Senator Mike McKell says that number is at least at 7, a sign that we are not doing enough to protect these kids.
I love you.
This is how Katie and Josh Silvers want you to remember their son, Baruch Silvers.
He was a blessing and he was a gift.
Loved good food, good music, and his family.
He was so much more than this.
So much more than where he died. Baruch was treated for issues with drugs, alcohol, and unresolved childhood trauma at Discovery Ranch for almost 7 months last year. After his death, his parents say they learned the facility knew their son was suicidal and told his therapist about a plan similar to the way he died.
I didn't know he was struggling. I had just redone his room.
The Utah Department of Health and Human Services wrote up Discovery Ranch for multiple items, including not following their suicide prevention policy.
It's horrible.
In 2021, Utah State Senator Mike McKell authored the first major law regulating teen treatment facilities, which included quarterly inspections. Since then, at least 7 children have died inside these facilities.
I'm not okay with where we're at.
Now he has a new priority bill, SB 297. It creates an ombudsman who would investigate complaints. Patients would have the legal right to call that ombudsman anytime with a complaint or concern, something others testified in support of during a hearing on the bill last week, saying these facilities often limit contact to the outside world, potentially putting patients in danger.
These children, they died alone in private prisons, without their families, without anyone to protect them, with no one listening to them.
The bill would also require facilities to notify parents in less than 5 hours of the moment a patient is in crisis.
There's a hole in my heart. Yeah, he's
Notification the Silvers believe could have saved their son.
We never thought this would be a story.
This bill would also create an advisory committee that would work with the Department of Licensing to create new standards, including examining admissions criteria to make sure a facility is only admitting patients with needs they can address. That bill is now on its way to the full Senate for a vote.
Were the thoughts going to the Senate that it will pass, or have you heard anything?
Well, with the committee, it passed unanimously, although there were some people who spoke out against it. The people who did speak out against it, though, they didn't necessarily have specific complaints. I think their concern was that this could eliminate facilities because there are kids out there that need help, and there are families that have benefited because these facilities were available.
All right, we'll continue to follow and see. Thanks, Courtney.